Dames en heren, een hele bijzondere gast. We zijn hier, dames en heren, we doen het even overnieuw. Goedenavond, dames en heren. We zijn hier in de bol.com stand op het North Sea Jazz Festival. En vanavond een hele bijzondere gast, Joshua Redman. Niet zomaar iemand, niet zomaar iemand. Hij heeft onlangs een plaat uitgebracht, Compass. En volgens de critici is het een van zijn betere albums. Is that true? Is Compass your best work until now, actually?
None of my work is my best work at all. So.
It never ends.
No. It's the most recent one. And I always generally feel like the most recent album I've done is the most representative. But it's really hard for me to have any sort of objective view of my work. I'm my own worst critic, so all I hear is the flaws.
But if the critics pronounce it to be the best, it must do something.
I mean, in all due respect to them, but I don't really pay attention to them either. You know, I just try to create the music that I create, and after that, it's in everyone else's hands or in ears to
that with it then.
Yeah.
Okay. You are on a European tour right now, is it not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We just started. This is our second.
So this is a little
gig.
intervention, more or less.
That's a good way to describe the North Sea Jazz Festival.
No. Because it's not your first time. You are a
I
royal
mean,
member. Actually.
I came here from the time I started touring in '92. I came here for maybe 8 years straight. So I've been here over 10 times for sure.
It's hard to avoid.
I'd like to say it's a home away from home, but it's not quite.
No.
I mean, I love it here, but it's hard for a place with 200,000 people to feel like home.
Yes,
you know?
of course. Is there a
big
difference?
family?
Yeah, it's a huge family.
Yeah.
Is there a big difference between European crowds and American?
You know, people always ask me to generalize about that, and I really feel like not only is every country different, every city is different, and every venue in every city is different. I mean, this is jazz, so every night you're playing what you feel at the moment, and the audience is reacting to you. I don't feel like there's any general difference between a European audience and an American audience.
Okay.
I will say that in general, jazz musicians tend to have larger audiences in Europe. I think Europeans maybe in general are a little bit more adventurous when it comes to checking out, you know, going to hear music that they may not be familiar with.
Yes.
But I've played for great audiences all over the world, in America and in Europe.
Okay, that's nice to hear. Thank you very much. You
guys are doing fine. Don't worry.
Thank you. I hope to see you next year.
Yeah.
No, you just proclaimed somewhere that all the music you've played and will play is dedicated to nobody less than Barack Obama.
Did I say that?
Yes, you said it.
Well, it's a
play a little longer.
it's a good dedication. I don't
Is it not
remember
true then?
saying it,
No,
but
no.
it's true. Starting today, it's true.
Yeah. So we have
certainly
to
a
check
big
our
supporter
sources.
of his.
Yes,
Yeah.
But we are.
Who knows what I say after midnight? You know?
So it might be true then.
It could be.
Well, of course, we are in the week of the memorial of Michael Jackson. We have to mention it once. And
Sure.
What did he mean for the music industry, for black and white?
I mean, I can only speak for my generation. I mean, in a certain sense, I think I was the Thriller generation.
Yeah.
You know, I was, when did that come out? 82?
Yes.
So I was 13 years old. I mean, I can't imagine popular music. I can't imagine black music. Like you said, I can't imagine American music without Michael Jackson. He was a huge influence and such an incredible talent.
Yes. Okay.
Really, his dancing.
Yes.
I mean, he was a great singer, but there have been many great singers, but his dancing, I think, was unparalleled.
The combination of singing and dancing,
Yeah.
of course, yes.
Yeah.
Well, you just became 40.
Thanks
Is
for
that
reminding
true?
me,
Is that
dude.
true? So,
it is, yes.
Midlife crisis already, or?
I went through that when I was 25, so I think I'm cool.
So you're almost with pension, actually. You know. And you became a father a couple
Yes,
of years
yeah,
ago.
my son is
because
3 years old.
I just mentioned you have to play very late tonight.
It's late for a dad.
It's
yeah,
late for a
yeah.
dad.
But I guess I'm still on California time.
Okay,
so
it's very early.
it'll be about 3 p.m. 3:30 p.m. Yeah.
Okay. Can you explain what your new album differences from your last album way back
Well,
east?
I think the big difference with Compass is that it's the first time that I've played with a double trio. So I've been doing a lot of trio playing with just saxophone, bass, and drums, which is what we'll be doing tonight.
Yeah.
But on Compass, I actually play with 2 drummers and 2 bass players at the same time, who are some of the greatest musicians in the world. Brian Blade and Gregory Hutchinson are playing drums. Ruben Rogers and Larry Grenadier are playing bass. And we're all great friends, and we all have great respect for each other as musicians, and we all love playing together. And this is the first time that we've ever played in that sort of format. So it's very different and
We're very curious. We're going to see it all later on. But last but not least, what can you typecast the mood of North Sea jazz? What is this typical North Sea jazz kind of vibe that you?
It's pretty crazy. It's intense. It's a very, I think, a very relaxed mood. A lot of enthusiasm. Some people, not myself, have called it a zoo, but
it's a
but
jungle
it's a zoo
out
with
here,
the
yes.
with the best animals in the world. So.
Okay. Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I have to peek a little bit because I threw away my card because the sources were not right yet. But tonight at the Hudson stage, you're going to perform at 12:30.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to look. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
For your ride.
Good to be here. Thanks, bro.